morning to you. We're here. We're ready to go. Another work week. Loving it. Getting ever so closer as we start our work week today at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton. Tomorrow, Cannon's Furniture. Wednesday, Chick-fil-A Johnson City. Thursday, Duck Crossing. Friday, Food City. You see on the countdown on the screen, 18 days, 4 hours, 20 minutes. Sean Whittle will join us coming up later in the show. See what's going on with the fall practice. Our first scrimmage coming up Thursday night against the very good and very big Jefferson County Patriots. Are always a big football team. Always huge linemen. So we'll talk about that with the coach. Also got some folks coming in from Northeast Community Credit Union. Leslie will stop by from Sycamore Shoals, as she always does on Mondays. And so all that coming up here on show number 2,333. Axel Stein's in the house. He's having him some lunch. He'll be over in a minute talking to us. We're excited to have Axel in as school starts on Thursday for Carter County and for Elizabethton City. And so we'll talk to Axel coming up here in a little while. Let's get some birthdays today. Football Hall of Famer Rigo. John Regan's having a birthday. What a bruising running back he was for the Washington Redskins. He is 76 today. Billy Bob Thornton having a birthday. The actor is 70. Also, you have Roger Clemens, the Rocket, having a birthday today. He is 63. Well, let's see. Who else? Anybody else down through there? Probably not. There you go. Yep. Former NASCAR driver Jeff Gordon having a birthday, 54. So, hello. How are you? So we've got several guys having birthdays today. John Regan, 76. Billy Bob Thornton is 70. Roger Clemens is 68. And Jeff Gordon, the retired NASCAR driver, at 54. Those are the birthdays here on this Monday, August the 4th. Miss Blair's in the house. She's going to join us from Northeast Community Credit Union coming up here in a few minutes. So the fallout, if that's the right word, or the results, maybe would be a better way to say it, of the Speedway Classic, heard mixed reviews. But again, as I say every time, and it's true, having been up there for 20 years, they pour, the staff we're talking about, they pour themselves into what they do. And, you know, we jokingly said back in the day, I'm not done it for 4 or 5 years, but back in the day when I was a PA guy, we talked about jokingly about doming the stadium because you get up there, and they put all this effort and time into getting things ready for the race. In this case, the race. I mean, they literally have watched it. April race gets done, they start working on September. Or August then, now it's September. Point being, you pour yourself into getting this race ready, with all the different bells and whistles and attractions, and in this case, a baseball game, only to have the rain get you. And you can't do anything about that, of course, that's God. But it's just frustrating. I know the staff was frustrated, but they still make the best out of a tough situation. Game ended up being a really good game. Braves won it, as you know. Eli White had a couple of home runs. And, you know, there was glitches and hitches like there always is. So, but instead of accenting the positive, which is what we should do, we dwell on the negative, which we shouldn't do. Well, they didn't have this and have that. Okay, but it's a baseball game. It's the first ever. Ended up being over 91,000. It more than eclipsed the all-time attendance record for a baseball game. Over 91,000 up there on Saturday and Sunday combined. So I think it's kudos to the Bristol Motor Speedway staff, what I think. I think they're doing a great job. Easy to do? Well, no. It was a huge undertaking. Lots of bells and whistles, but they had everything covered. It's always a classy, even when they hit home runs, got a car going around the track with a flag. I thought that was really cool. They think of everything. And I'm sure they're up there today going, here's what we should have done better. I know they are, because that's how they are, the pros, Jerry and the folks at the Speedway. But I wasn't there, but again, instead of dwelling on the negative, well, this didn't happen, and we ran out of this. Okay, all right. It is what it is, so it's something to build on. And so, you know, I think they did a great job. I wasn't there. The game was very entertaining. The fans, it looked, hello, my friend. Randy's here, Leslie's here. It looked, from what I watched in the clips, and that's purely all I know, it was a pro-Braves scenario. They pushed the Braves probably more than the Reds, what I looked at, but I'm a Reds guy. So, but anyway, I thought for all things considered, again, how do you stop the rain? It's supposed to be a slight chance of rain, what they said. Well, it came in and just kind of hovered. Just like over here last year at Morristown West football game. We had a slight chance of rain, that same scenario, and it looked like it just camped over top of Citizens Bank Stadium last year in the football game. It rained for hours. For a long time, several hours, I guess. Same thing up there, and you had no control over that. So to complain about the weather is pretty stupid, really. Like, well, it's raining outside. Yeah, that's right. That's what God mandated, because He runs the show. Anyway, kudos to the Speedway. Kudos to Major League Baseball. I just thought the whole thing went well, given everything that, yes, it could have been better. Everything we do could have been better. Wherever you are down your job, you can do a better job today. So give them a little props. Give them a little break. So we pulled off something that's never been done in the history of Major League Baseball. It surpassed, as we said, the final count was over 91,000. So there you go. So I thought they did a great job, but that's me, and I live in La La Land, I guess. This man does not. He's our weatherman. Jesse, the Storm Tracker Sacker. How you doing, sir? Gently pull that and give you some cord. All right, what's going on, sir, in the world of weather?
Ain't it nice out?
It is nice. Feels like fall, but it's not fall yet. But
Yeah.
it's a tease.
Well, this morning it felt like fall enough to where I wanted to go out to the corn maze, get on the hayride, drink some cider. You know what I mean? Go out to Fender's Farm or something like that. It had me in the mood this morning. We woke up with temperatures in the 60s after a record cold high temperature yesterday of 75 degrees. So that's our coldest high temperature on record for the Tri-Cities for August 3rd.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So as nice as it gets, everybody's been saying, I wish it cooled down, I wish it cooled down. Well, it has.
Yeah.
So go outside and enjoy it while it's cooler.
Mark my word. Get about 2 or 3 days of this, and people go, God, it's cold out here. Where's the hot weather?
Yeah.
We bellyache about everything.
That's right.
We're the biggest bunch of spoiled sports in the world.
The,
How the good Lord puts up with us, I don't know. Because we bellyache about everything.
I do probably more than anybody.
It just blows my mind.
Last week, as you know, we had real cool temperatures near 100, so it's a nice change. We have every once in a while I see the meme on Facebook or somewhere where it'll have the 12 seasons of East Tennessee, and somewhere on there you've got Hell's Front Porch. So last week was, Hell's Front Porch, and this week we've got, I guess, False Fall. So.
It's, again, if I said dwell on, I'd be throwing stuff, because the spoiledness, I keep Pastor preached on yesterday, how we're spoiled in this country. We are.
Right.
We are.
We are.
So we're yapping about the heat. Now we're yapping, God, I woke up, it's cold this morning.
I liked it.
I know.
Right. But some people were cold.
You get
I
my
hear what you're
voice.
saying.
Yeah. So, anyway, what's our forecast for the rest of the week? Got some rain coming, sir?
Yeah, we've got low 80s today for highs, so still not too hot, and then we're going to see rain move in this evening and tonight, and still keeping rain chances elevated the next couple days. Really, a non-zero rain chance all the way through the next week. We'll have at least some slight to moderate rain chance, but pretty likely the next couple days. Temperatures are going to remain not overly hot in the mid to upper 70s next couple days, and then probably low to mid 80s later in the week. So I don't see any 90s. That's the good news.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we got some rain, cooler temperatures.
Right.
And it's going to heat back up because it's August.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to be okay. So for those who are crying about the weather because now it's cool, okay. So this pulls my string real quick. And the belly aching people. What's that song? Count your blessings. Count your many blessings. Count them one by one.
See what God has done.
Count your many blessings. See what God has done.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, did you go to the ball game?
No, I actually was invited. I had a couple people reach out to me with tickets, but one was on Friday night, and I said, let me think about it. And so I looked at the forecast for Saturday, and I was like, nope, we're not going to do that. And then Sunday morning, somebody reached out to me, but I was already in church and didn't see it, so enjoyed church anyway. So
Yeah. I was out yesterday at the restaurant, and the guy said, well, God, it rained last night at the ball game. Up here at Bristol, it rains. Like anybody in Bristol can control the rain. It's called capital G-O-D, sir.
Yeah.
He hasn't. I just walked away from him. He said, God, I said, what do you think about the game? God, it rained last night.
yeah.
Okay. What
Not
we
much to
do
think about it on Saturday, because but I guess 2 innings before they postponed it.
Yeah. Well, like I said earlier, before you came over here, I was on staff up there for 20 years.
Yeah.
And those people pour themselves into getting these, in this case, races in a ball game.
Right.
And they work hours upon hours getting
Sure.
everything lined up. And it always comes down to the weather.
Yeah.
Every time.
Right. That's not their fault.
It's not their fault.
Yeah.
So we jokingly I haven't been up there for 5 years, but back when I was doing PA, we jokingly said during one of the rain delays, we ought to dome this place. Well, now there's talk that may be more reality than a pipe dream. So
Right.
that would cure a lot of problems, but
It would.
But you can't control the weather. And so
No, you can't.
why are you
It,
bellyaching
it
about
is
the weather?
comical looking on the inside of it that almost every time there's a major event at the Speedway that it turns out to be a rainy weekend. Again, it's not their control.
No.
It's just what happens,
Yeah.
you know.
But they poured, I know, I mean, they had everything I thought was pretty cool. Even when either team hit a home run, they had a car go around the track
There you
with
go.
a Braves or Reds spin on who hit the home run. The flag,
Yeah.
I thought, for me, they think of everything.
Right. I mean, that's a
pretty
nice
cool.
touch. That's creativity.
I'm telling you, I
Yeah.
thought it was really neat. So,
And of course, they had the jets fly over. Man, I heard that in Johnson City.
oh, me too.
And I live in southern Washington County,
Yeah.
and I heard it loud and clear.
Yeah, I thought I was getting ready to go up to the roof. I thought the rapture was coming.
Yeah, I was like, Lord, is that you?
Because I thought, I'm in there working at the house, and they come over. They must have been treetop level because they were rocking the house. I thought, for a minute, I thought, I'm getting ready to just rock it out of here.
When
It's
the
the
last
rapture.
Trump sounds, or I guess in this case, the Jets.
Jets. Elvis is out of the building, so
Right.
I'll be gone. So somebody else will be sitting doing this. But anyway, so the weather's going to be good for this week.
Yeah,
It'll be a little
cooler,
rainy.
not as hot, and some rain at times. Yeah.
Yeah. Jesse's our official weather meteorologist on the Tom Davis Sports Show. He also works here at Chick-fil-A. We got one more week of the peach milkshake, right?
One more week. August 16th is the official date that
A little
runs
bit
out.
longer.
So
Okay, we got 12
yeah,
days left.
12 days.
12 days left for peach milkshake, and she said they're coming in with a new berry cherry. I think that's what
The cherry berry
cherry berry. I think that's what
drink,
Molly said.
which they'll probably pair with the lemonade, the tea, the Sunjoy, etc.
Mhm.
And then our new pretzel club sandwich, the cheddar pretzel club or something like that.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, and then actually I'm hearing about these new chips too. Chick-fil-A sauce flavored chips may be coming around here
Oh,
pretty
really?
soon. Yeah, that seems to also be on the rollout soon.
Chick-fil-A sauce flavored chips.
Yep. So we have our waffle potato chips, so like that, but a different variation of flavor, I guess.
If you need a tray, tell us how we get a tray from Chick-fil-A.
You can come into the store or you can call us over the phone. Oh, man, I gotta pull up our number. Do you have that number off the top?
297-1266.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you. You can call that number and we'll go ahead and take care of you over the phone. You can also do that online. So we'll take care of you. We've got nugget trays, small, medium, large. Smalls are 64, mediums 120, large 200. You get complimentary sauce with that, and we'll hook you up with strip trays too. We've got fruit trays, mac and cheese trays,
Salad tray.
and I'm looking at the list here: salad trays, cookie trays, brownie trays, wrap trays, sub trays. So we've got options, as we head into the football season.
Yep.
Yep.
297-1266. You want a tailgate? You don't want to cook? Call and get a tray from Chick-fil-A. 297-1266. And you call ahead and it'll be ready to go. If I walked in right now and needed a tray, which you don't want to do, you want to give it a little bit of leeway.
Right.
How fast can you turn one?
It just depends on what size you're looking at. So a small nugget tray we can probably whip up in 10 minutes or so. Medium's a little bit longer, but
There you go.
yeah,
So that's what you can do.
right.
Plant that seed. 297-1266. You
That's
see
right.
up here. You're 18 days away from Cyclone football.
Mhm.
Tia Duggar starts Wednesday. So if you're going to the Tia Duggar game over here Wednesday against Abington, you want to come by and get your dinner, go over there,
That's right.
or after the game, come by and get your dinner. Either way.
That's right.
3 ways to do it. Come in the lobby, go through the two lane drive-through, or tell us about the app and get on our phone. How do you do that?
The Chick-fil-A mobile app.
Mhm.
Yeah, you get on the app and place an order ahead of time. Just put in your name and your phone number and get all that account information set up personally, and we'll go ahead and take care of you.
Yep. It's just that easy.
That's right.
297-1266.
That's right.
Jesse-
Remember the 297 part, the 1266 is the last 4 digits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
423-297-1266.
Right. Okay.
Jesse, Storm Tracker Cyber.
That's me.
In the house. Quick break. She's in the house. She joins us next. Miss Blair from Northeast Community Credit Union. She looked at me like, yes, Tom, that's my name. Then Leslie joins us a little bit later on. Sean Wood joins us, head football coach of the Cyclones, and Axel Stein shines. He'll be with us in a few minutes as well. All that straight ahead on the Tom Davis Sports Show.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken. Literally, the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A market salad is that the chicken is super juicy and the apples can be a little tangy, also a little sweet as well. So there's just a ton of different flavors. It's just so good.
Tom Taylor Sports Show. Got a brand new product. Tell me what's going on.
We sure do. We have contactless Visa debit cards, and some of you all have been asking and wanting to know, when are you going to implement that? We are hitting the ground running. So right now you can get your free instant issue contactless debit cards at Northeast Community Credit Union, and that's just another form of payment. So you've got the mag strip on the back, you've got your contactless, invisible, what you want to call it, if you want to pay that way for tabless, or you've got your chip. So we're just staying up to date with all the things, and we listened to you. So you wanted that, and that's what we can provide. And we've implemented it with hard work, behind the scenes, a lot of teamwork, effort, and come get your contactless Visa debit card today.
Available now
Yes.
at all locations. Our locations are
They are in Roan Mountain. They are in Elizabethton, one in behind Elizabethton High School, our main office. And then we have one off of 19E in Elizabethton. We have one in Johnson City off of West Oakland Avenue.
social media. How do we find
You
you?
can find us at Facebook, Instagram, or BeMyCU.org.
And the magic main number is
423-547-1200.
brand new product from Northeast Community Credit Union, proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. And back to the Tom Taylor Sports Show. We will be talking baseball coming up. We're going to run down the talk about Speedway Classic and break down Major League Baseball coming up here in just a few minutes. We're joined by a young lady from our great sponsor, Northeast Community Credit Union. We are, at their request, we're expanding the tour of schools, which I thought was pretty cool. Mr. LeBeau and Mrs. DeMoss came to us and said we would like to take the Tom Taylor Tour of Schools into Carter County schools, and so we are on the 22nd, which would be 18 days away. We will do this first day of football season, but we will be starting things off at, the list, Keenberg Elementary. 99% sure that's it. So, see, you welcome to my world. Good morning, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for stopping by. Tell everybody who you are.
Hi, my name's Amanda Blair with Northeast Community Credit Union.
You got it, Miss Amanda. Hello, by the way, Rick Ranson. Let me say hello to some folks real quick. Rick Ranson down in Pensacola. What's the weather like down today, Rick? Down in Pensacola. Linda Harmon, Linda Wagner, Linda Pearson, Ohio. Dale Hammett in Kingsport. Becky Munson in Union County. Linda Pierce. Hello, Linda Pierce. Hello, you kids watching the show. Thank you. We're up over 9,200 followers. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thanks to you all. So every time we go on the air, we have at least 9,200 people get a ping or a ding that we're on the air, and we appreciate that. So, lots going on. Gosh, 19E, what's the very latest one? Is it open?
So we do have a unit open. A lot of people think that there's no one there because construction is in mid-swing there. But behind the construction zone, there is a temporary unit. They're fully staffed, full-service branch, loans, new accounts, debit cards, all the things you need they can do from that unit.
Yeah, and of course everybody knows what happened. Helene got it, said to rebuild it, and they are, but there is a temporary place open in behind what they're the building, permanent building, right?
That's correct, yes.
So it is open, regular hours, just like all the other
Yes,
branches.
just like all the other branches, and we're excited for everyone to come meet that staff and get familiar with them before the grand opening of their new businesses.
Yep. So be patient. We waited for a long time for the drive-thru to be open. It's now open, correct?
It is. It is an exciting and new member service aspect. We've added the cameras down in the drive-thru, so and the TCRs inside, which is an automatic cash dispense machine. So it makes things faster, especially through lunches when people are trying to take care of their business during lunchtime. We can get you in and out faster. But it is an adjustment. Everyone's learning the new system, so again, patience is needed and appreciated. A little measure of grace goes a long way.
Put it right here. Because people aren't patient. It's all about me, and it ain't all about us. It's all about him. He's running the show. The quicker we learn that, the better. All right, so Bryson, our little buddy Bryson, who's a really cool guy, one of the employees, he's getting ready to open up and go back at it with school starting now. School starts in the county and in the city here in Elizabeth and in Carter County on Thursday. And so the school branches, tell us about that. What's that all about?
So Bryson is our school branch coordinator. So he takes one day each week and sets up a temporary teller pod at that location. He has a couple students from each school that he's at, and they help him kind of run that student-led branch. And he teaches them about the credit union and how we're different and set apart. So he is in every county high school in Carter County and Elizabethton High School. So he is at a different school every day.
I'm looking up something. I'm not ignoring it. Okay, well, 70 days for Christmas.
Oh.
142 days. We'll talk about Christmas Club in a minute. But Bryson, again, goes into Hampton, Unaka, Cloudland, Happy Valley High Schools, and Elizabeth High.
He does,
That's
yes.
the school branch.
Mm-hmm.
So for those folks out there going, what's the school branch? What does he teach the kids?
So he teaches them about credit unions, the difference between credit unions and banks. He also kind of goes through a training program with them, teaching them how our system works, how to make deposits, withdrawals, checks, fraud, home banking, all the things that, our regular MSRs learn. He gives them a taste of that at the school branch. And then they get a certificate at the end of that semester where they have graduated through the program.
Mm-hmm. So, teaching kids how to write checks, how to make deposits, how to do withdrawals. You think, well, that's silly. No, it's not, because you got to learn somewhere. That's where I learned when I was a kid in school, back a long time ago. But that's the same way somebody came and showed us from a bank up in West Virginia where I'm from. And so I appreciated doing this. It's well received in the schools, too, and kids like it.
Yes, it is. A couple other things that he does that's unique to the school branch is he does an interview with them, kind of gets them used to the interview process for a job. He also shows them credit reports and how to apply for a loan, and so things that you wouldn't really think about until you need it.
Yeah.
So a lot of life skills as well.
Absolutely. Well done. I think that's awesome what Credit Union does to do that. Mortgage rates. Got a good mortgage rate right now. What's going on with that?
Right now we do 4.99 is where the rate starts for a 5-year term. Plus, we have discounted rates as well as you move up the term, 10, 15 years. So we are definitely wanting to finance your mortgage. Our HELOC program also is doing really well.
So all that's again, and you get it all started with the website at bemycu.org. Find out everything you need.
And those loans can be applied for online as well.
Mm-hmm. You can find out pretty quick too, can't you?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Normally a loan officer calls you the same business day.
Awesome. Then last but not least, on November the 8th at East Tennessee State University on the Martin Center, there's going to be a concert, which is going to be a good one, sponsored by the Credit Union. Who might it be coming to town?
It is Matthew West.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're really excited to be a part of that with WCQR and the Martin Center. It's an honor to be a sponsor for that big of an event.
Mm-hmm. Contemporary Christian artist Matthew West, who's really, really good. I saw him back when he first came out. He was a warm-up act for the third day, back in the day. That's been several years back, but now he's a headliner. So it's going to be on November the 8th at East Tennessee State. Tickets, if they're not on sale, they'll be on sale soon. And so that's another thing the Credit Union is doing out in the community. You just wrapped up the River Rider season. It's over. At Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark, you guys are involved there. And you're always giving back to the community, aren't you? That's the name of the game. So,
yep. Our members are why we do everything.
Mm-hmm. Back to school, we just had the 2 bashes, one for the county, one for Elizabeth City. You guys are involved in that. So now school opens up, and Bryson's going to be leading the school branches to educate these young kids about how to do some financing, which I think is very, very, as you said, life skills, very important. So.
He can also, any of the teachers who are members of the credit union, he can do their transactions too while he's there. So,
really?
Yeah, he can do any support staff transactions he needs to.
Last thing we'll talk about, I know you back to work. I appreciate you coming. Every month, Credit Union gives out $300 to teachers in Carter, Sullivan, Unicoi, Washington, and Johnson County. So if you are a school teacher or know someone who is, you would be silly not to put your name in the hat. Take 5 or 6 minutes, whatever, go to bemycu.org and scroll down and find the tab and apply. And they're writing checks every month, year-round, $3,600 a year the Credit Union gives out to schools for the teachers to use in their classroom. $300 can go a long way in a classroom. Could help.
It buys a lot of crayons and scissors. Things like that young families can't afford sometimes.
You're right. Crayons, scissors, glue, you name it. And the teacher may need copy paper, whatever. She uses it or he uses it as his discretion, but the credit union's gracious enough to do that. So Why would you not? All you got to do is go to the website, as I said, bemycu.org, and apply. And they're passing out checks every month. Maybe you won't get a check if you don't apply. It's real simple.
That's right.
You can't win it if you don't have your name in the hat. So, well, thank you for coming. You hungry? Get you some lunch. Head back over. You're based at the headquarters, right? Home office.
Yes.
It's back behind the high school. I go like this, but it's right as our crow flies in Elizabeth. It's right over our shoulder, and behind the high school on Jason Witten Way. So, anyway, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us. We love coming.
Oh, it's awesome. We love promoting you guys. You do a great job. We appreciate you. Quick break. We'll take a look at Major League Baseball coming up next, and Leslie's going to be here in a few minutes. But right after this, we want to get you ready to go from Advanced Heat Pump Systems. We'll talk baseball next on the Tom Bailey Sports Show.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Hi, my name is Janae, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken tortilla soup is it makes me feel warm inside. This is what cozy feels like. This is what bundling up in a blanket next to a fireplace with people you love feels like.
Hey, my name is Dante, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nuggets is the authentic taste of it. You can tell it's freshly breaded, seasoned perfectly, and it just has this unique taste that compares to no other. Once I bite into it,
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
And back to the Top of the Sports Show. We'll be joined by Leslie coming up here in a few minutes. 18 days, 3 hours, 53 minutes. Sean Witten joins us coming up top of the hour. All right, take a look at baseball. The Speedway Classic behind us now. The official attendance, 91,032 fans. And again, I had people tell me Saturday I was out, it's pouring down our rain. It rained at Bristol, like they can do anything about that. It's called God Runs the Show. We think we do, we don't run the show. So it rained. Okay, what can the Bristol Motor Speedway staff do about that? Or Major League Baseball? Nothing. Not a thing. So, anyway, I just walked away from the guy. I didn't want to hear it. I thought, give me a break, dude. Anyway, the Braves went on to win 4-2 over the Reds. So it was a big night for Eli White, obviously. Went deep twice, 2 home runs. Again, the Braves and the Reds finished up the series for the year. And so they now move on. And so that was pretty cool. Hurston Waltrip, the guy that started 5 2/3, 1-run ball for his first Major League win for the Braves. Again, didn't start it, I'm sorry. Strider started, and they pulled him because they want to get him, they need him. And so they pulled him out. And so, anyway, for whatever reason, he didn't finish the game. Strider was out, but this kid's, it was really cool. He said he drove up there with his girlfriend in the car, got out, and they basically said, let's go, let's do it. And he did it very, very well. Johnny Bench, Chipper Jones threw out the first pitch ceremonial, along with Kyle Busch and Chase Elliott. Country superstar Tim McGraw and Pitbull performed the pregame concert. I heard Pitbull wasn't too good. Heard he was a dud, but wasn't there. Don't guess I should say that, but that's what I heard. I don't know the first song the guy sings, so and I don't care. But anyway, apparently he wasn't too hot, but Jake Owens and apparently Tim McGraw put on a pretty good show. So anyway, 4-2, final score, record crowd. Again, kudos to Bristol Motor Speedway putting all that together and going to the nth degree to make it happen, and they did. I thought they did a yeoman's job given the weather, and everything. Had the whole world watching Bristol, Tennessee, and Bristol Motor Speedway. So for no other reason, we got a bunch of free advertising for our area. 2 or 3 times I saw the aerial shots they took of the mountains in and around Bristol Motor Speedway. If I wouldn't hook you to come visit, nothing would, because we're in God's country. You know that, I know that. So it was awesome, and I appreciate the effort. The Braves, the Reds, Major League Baseball, and certainly Bristol Motor Speedway, who I thought was pretty cool. They turned right around and going to donate the turf to East Tennessee State for their baseball stadium. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was very nice, and so let's hit the bell for that one. Thought that was very cool. They're going to donate the turf to East Tennessee State's baseball to Thomas Stadium there in Johnson City. So very nice. All right, here we go. Let's give you the schedule. Leslie joins us, and Axel joins us, and Sean Witten joins us coming up. Baseball, everything under the lights tonight. Minnesota, Detroit, San Francisco, Pittsburgh, Houston, and Miami. The Phillies hosting Baltimore, Kansas City at Boston. The Mets will be hosting Cleveland. That's a good matchup there. The Braves will be at home tonight. Fetty will be on the mound against Priester, who's 10-2. It's Milwaukee in town. The Braves and the Brewers in Atlanta tonight. The Rangers and Evan Carter hosting the New York Yankees, who are struggling a bit. Randy's over there. He's like, his head's just face down on the plate of food. He can't even look up. Oh, Mama just said Evan's going to beat him, so she's a little gas on the fire. Max Fried's on the mound tonight for the Yankees. It's 12-4. He's their ace, so we'll see. They start the series in Texas tonight. The Reds, their other regional team, will be in Chicago to battle the Cubs. They're trying to catch Chicago. They'll go head-to-head. Sirocco will go for the Cubs, and Nick Lodolo will go for the Reds tonight at Wrigley. Toronto at Colorado. The Angels hosting Tampa Bay. San Diego at Arizona. And the Dodgers home to the Cardinals tonight in Major League Baseball on this Monday. Julio Rodriguez did it, the first player in Major League history. That's pretty impressive to have 20 or more home runs or 20 more stolen bases in his first 4 seasons. That's pretty impressive. Julio Rodriguez did it for the Seattle Mariners, so that's one of those that's in the record books. First guy ever in the history of baseball, at least 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in his first 4 years. That's a model of consistency, no question. All right, standings before we go to the break. Standings American League. Toronto leads the Red Sox by 3. The Yankees are falling, tumbling, like tumbleweed out in the cowboy movie. So I just had to do that. They have lost 3 in a row and 6 out of 10. The Red Sox, the lowly Red Sox, have leapfrogged over them. They're ahead of them by a game and a half now. Red Sox are hot. They won 5 in a row and 8 out of 10. They chased the Blue Jays, so it's Toronto, Boston 3, and the Yankees 4.5 out. In the Central, Detroit, their lead's kind of, at one point they had double digits before the All-Star break. It's down to 8. Guardians 8, and the Royals trail 8.5. The Royals have won 7 out of 10. And so the Tigers are kind of hiccuping a little bit right now. In the American League West, the Astros, they have lost 3 in a row and 8 out of 10. They're in a tailspin. The Mariners are catching them. They're 2.5 back. And don't look now, but Evan Carter and the Rangers are only 4.5 back. So the races are tightening here in early August in Major League Baseball. In the National League, the Phillies lead the Mets by a half game. Don't look now, the Marlins are coming. The Marlins have won 5 in a row, 8 out of 10. They're making a little bit of noise in the National League East. In the Central, the Brewers lead the Cubs by 2. In the West, the Dodgers with a 3-game lead over the Padres. Dodgers have won 6 out of 10. The Padres have won 7 out of 10. So that's what's going on in Major League Baseball for this Monday, August the 4th. Hard to believe we're celebrating the birthday of Roger Clemens, the Rockets, 63 today. Also, we're celebrating the birthday of Jeff Gordon, who's 54 today. And if you're a movie guy, and I'm not, but Billy Bob Thornton's having a birthday. He's 70, and I guess you'd say whoop-de-doo, but that's the birthdays for this Monday, August the 4th. Quick break. We'll be right back. She's here, ready to do a little show and tell from the Sycamore Shoals State Park Gift Shop. Then we've got Axel Stein, and we've got Sean Witten, head football coach. Jason was here, by the way, over the weekend. I told you I saw him Friday at Food City. That was him. There ain't too many people look like Jason Witten, but he was here in town to see the T.A. Duggar scrimmage on Saturday against Anderson County and just spend time with his family. And so Jason was here. Coach Witten will be here later on. And a little while, talk Cyclone football on the Tom Dolan Sports Show.
Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry Fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike Dry Fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brummett Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummettSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
He is going to get fired about that countdown. We are right here with our buddy Leslie Broadley from, hello, Dale Hammond, hello, Joanne Smith, hello to Lisa Hilbert. It's a new name. Junior Campbell, my Sunday school teacher, did a good job yesterday teaching on Hebrews. Good job, sir. Hello, Leslie. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Broccoli,
Carolyn Williams said to tell you hi.
Oh, I miss little Carolyn.
I saw her.
She's worked here. She's retired, and we miss her. So, show and tell. First off, she brought me a Christmas ornament. 142 days till Christmas. Look here. It got me. Tell us what these are for sale.
Yes, we got those for sale. It's one of the cabins in the fort. It's patterned after the I had to take pictures 360 degrees, send them into the company, and they detailed it exactly like the cabin in the fort. You'll have to come see, buy one, take it down there, and see if you can figure out which one it is.
That's awesome. Thank you. Very sweet. Very sweet. I'm going to put on my Christmas tree. I keep one up year-round, so in fact, I got 3 up year-round. So, but they're not live. They're artificial trees. But, yeah, we'll put that on the main tree tonight. Thank you, dear. That's sweet of you.
That's okay.
She always takes care of me. All right, so we have show and tell. Let's start with candles.
We're doing Free Rain today. Free Rain was basically a company that started right here in Elizabethton, and the family's still involved. That's Blueberry Pie. Blueberry Pie candle. This is kind of to get you in the fall mood.
These retail for $10.95.
And this is Harvest, so it's kind of a. I don't have any pumpkin ones, but that smells more like fall.
Yes, it does.
Okay, then we're going to go back to trip to summer for just a second and do the honeysuckle because it smells really good.
Gosh, that is really good. These are Free Rain.
Free Rain.
That's the company started here in Elizabeth.
Goat milk soap. They raise goats and they make everything out of that. Now they do carry some of this from Amish. This Amish made. That is strawberry jam.
$9.95 for a jar of strawberry jam.
And apple butter. I can attest that this is probably some of the best apple butter you'll eat.
Strawberry jam works good on a peanut butter sandwich too. PB&J.
Yeah. So they've got that. They've got a few different things too, but we'll get to those in a second. They've got the hand pump soap. It's foamy soap. It's really good. That's the honeysuckle.
All in the Sycamore Shoals gift shop, where she's at.
And when you run out, we've got the refills. That's lemon. Is that the lemongrass? It smells really good too.
Goat milk. Milk,
that's a refill, $19.95. So you can. Doesn't it smell good?
Yes, it does.
We've got lavender, lemongrass, and I just bought the last honeysuckle. I'm sorry.
$10.95 for that.
Okay, we can get more later. All right. This is new. It's Hand and Foot Balm, and the man that runs the company recommended it. I don't know if it smells. It's got tea tree in it, so I don't know if it smells. Oh, mint. It's got mint too. Okay, now if you've got dry feet, dry hands, this will cure them.
At the Sycamore Shoals State Park gift shop.
Yep, and he said his wife uses that religiously. We got some of these. Now this elderberry is supposed to be real good for colds and flu and all of that. And we've got the mix that you mix with hot water, make a syrup out of it. You can add honey to it too, and it tells you dosages, how much to give an adult, whatever, to get rid of all that stuff. So elderberry syrup, for those of you that are you're like back to nature, and you like the regular wives' tale herbs and things like that, and cures. My grandmother used that kind of stuff.
Elderberries, ginger,
Elderberries.
cinnamon, rose hips, and echinacea. That is really good for your immune system. Absolutely. It's a little herb pack for $6.95. And it says you mix it in a pack of 2.5 cups of filtered water, bring it to the boil, and immediately simmer it for about 30 minutes and be ready to go.
Yep. We don't have too many of those left. This is called Fix It Salve, and it helps with burns. It helps with if you're itching from got stung by a bee or something like that. It'll help with everything. If you get scrapes, cuts, it's real good for all of that. And then we have our regular old soap, bar soap. This is Grandma's Kitchen. It's got cinnamon in it. Cinnamon.
Wow. That smells good. It's called Cowboy.
Oh, that's Cowboy. Okay.
Honeysuckle and whatever that word is. What's that word?
Patchouli.
Patchouli?
Patchouli. We have
Oh,
a
I
man
like
that comes in and buys like 6 or 7 bars at a time. Okay, these are kind of go along with our healing and that type of thing. This is Itch Away. Itch Away is for people that have dry skins, eczema, that type of thing. It helps. Don't forget the puppy dogs. This lathers up into a real good lather for washing your puppy dog's pooch shampoo,
Yep.
and it will last you a while, and it doesn't make their skin dry out. Okay, and
This is poison ivy.
poison ivy soap.
It's the biggest time.
Somebody walked in the other day and said, "Do you have poison ivy in that?" And we said, "No, it's got the stuff that helps dry up poison ivy." Okay, that's just here's the good smelling stuff now. That is Mountain Rose.
Okay, Mountain Rose.
We've got Grandma's Kitchen. That's the one that's got cinnamon in it. And then we've got Promised Land, which is honeysuckle. Randy likes that.
All that at the Sycamore Shoals State Park gift shop, folks.
And those are $6.50.
What are the hours you're open, ma'am?
We are open from 8 till 4:30 every day. Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
When Randy's going to come next week, he'll be in better spirits to talk about his New York Yankees, right?
Yes.
Because this week ain't a good week. They got swept. First time ever they got swept by who got it, the Mariners? Mariners, yeah. He knew that first right out of his shoe. Yes, the Mariners. Well, that'll be a good one. Thank you, lady. Great job.
You're welcome. All right.
Awesome. Always.
Come see us.
And thank you for the Christmas ornament.
You're welcome.
Quick break. We'll be right back. Axel Stein shines next, and Coach Whitten will join us right here on the Tom Dillon Sports Show. We're getting ready for Cyclone football. Axel's in the house next on the Tom Dillon Sports Show.
Why Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings in downtown Elizabethton?
When everything goes corporate and everybody, you walk in and you're customer number 1,799, here you're Tom, and we know who Tom is. We know who you are. And we do it the old fashioned way. So we're big enough now that we can take care of everybody and we can, get the good deals. We get the volume discounts and all that kind of stuff. And we're one of the last family owned furniture stores in East Tennessee. But we're small enough that we know who you are and we can take care of you.
Absolutely. Social media, how do we find you?
We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram at cannonshomestore.com on the internet. And just look up Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings on Facebook.
Hours are open?
Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 9 to 5.
And the magic phone number to call?
423-543-6937.
Be loyal. Buy local. Biden Elizabeth from Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
And back with the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Coach Whitten joins us coming up next, talking Cyclone football. We got Axel Steins who shines. How you doing, sir? You doing good?
I'm doing good on this Monday, the 4th day of August.
Yeah, your mama's with you today, so we got
It's a good thing she's here.
Yes, it is. She's a great lady.
Yeah.
And you got a great daddy.
She loves my boy.
Understandably so, yes.
Oh boy.
There you go.
18 days, 3 hours, 36 minutes, and 39 seconds till Cyclone football. Yeah!
Yeah, Coach Whitten will know that too. We got the countdown on the screen, but yeah. Now here's your sign. How many days you done this now?
25.
25.
Yeah.
Now, school starts Thursday. You ready for school?
Yeah.
Yeah. is you're looking forward to it, aren't you?
Yeah.
You'll be a sophomore, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Pinkies? All right.
Yeah.
Cyclone Walk on September the 5th. We tell folks this all the time. We get new viewers all the time. They got to know what's going on. The Cyclone Walk. Tell us about that.
It's where the guys come out of the locker room. I would always get them pepped up while me and Carrie are recording it live for the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page, of course. So the first Cyclone Walk of this season will be the first Friday in September against our new opponent, Westridge, the Wolves.
How's Wolf go?
Ow!
The Wolves are coming, all right? That's the first game.
Oh, I bet Chick-fil-A heard me, especially Coach Winnan over there.
He did. He heard that Wolf howl. He did.
Yeah.
All right, your second game you're doing on the Cyclone Walk is what?
The Cougars of Northview Academy homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's the date?
September the 26th.
He's got it. He's right. Third game will be who? Who's coming to town?
The Patriots of Sullivan East, which will be the third Friday in October.
Yep. And then the last one we're doing?
Senior Night 2025 against the Eagles of Seymour.
And then we'll have home games in the playoffs. We're going to have a great year, so you'll get a chance to do one in the playoffs too.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Oh, no,
well, unless if we make it to the playoffs, this could be like 4 home games to maybe 5 home games if we make it to the playoffs.
You're right. So next year we have how many home games?
6.
6.
So 6 road, 4 home this year. Next year it'll be 6 home and 4 road possibly.
Exactly. So you've had a good weekend.
Yeah.
Did you get to hang out with your buddy Donovan? Was that what his name?
Yeah.
What'd you guys do? What'd you and Donovan do?
We went bowling.
Went bowling?
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Did you knock any pins down?
I got a couple strikes.
You got strikes?
Yeah.
All right. Axel Stein
Shines
at the bowl alley.
Yeah.
Had some strikes.
Yeah.
How did Donovan do? Did he do pretty good?
He did pretty good.
That's good. You guys had fun. You and Donovan went bowling.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, we got the same hats on.
Matching bowl caps.
Yeah. Where will we be tomorrow?
Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings, which was my 5th stop on the summer road trip.
Yes.
And this week is obviously closing week for the summer road trip, as Friday will be the final day at Food City in Elizabeth, and obviously gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you too. We're buddies.
Yeah. But at least I'll see you again sometimes if we have breaks or anything like that, or PD days or something.
Yep. So what'd you have for lunch?
I had 12 nuggets and a large fry and a large sweet tea.
Your dad and your mama says you're an eating machine, that you're eating them out of house and homes. You're a grown boy. You had 12 nuggets?
Yep.
Do you have any sauce to dip them in?
Nope.
Just 12 nuggets?
Just 12 nuggets, large fry.
Large
That's
fry.
it.
A large fry. What'd you have to drink?
A large sweet tea.
Large sweet tea. Oh, boy. So you come Wednesday to Chick-fil-A in Johnson City, we'll get you 12 nuggets.
A large fry and a large
sweet tea. You got it. I can't wait. So, you're excited about going back to school?
Yeah.
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 Half day Thursday.
Yeah, and then I'll come see you at Duck Crossing with Misty Counts at 11:16.
You'll be there 11:16. All right.
Yeah, because that's when school dismisses, by the way, on the half day.
Well, you get down there as fast as you can. We put you on the Tom Taylor Sports Hour, right?
Yeah.
All right. Give me one more time. What's the countdown?
18 days, 3 hours, 32 minutes, and 24 seconds until we go to Kermit Tipton Stadium, the 101st meeting against them Hilltoppers. Oh, boy.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow at Cannons, sir.
See you tomorrow at Cannons.
Yeah. Pals forever?
Forever and ever.
You got it. You better believe it. I love this kid. All right, quick break. Coach Sean Witten joins us next talking Cyclone football on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Our buddy Sherry Holtzfall, the owner of the Jewelers Bench, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. A lot of jewelry stores. Why trade at the Jewelers Bench?
So we've been in business for 26 years. John is the jeweler. Everything is done here. It stays here. We do not send anything out. You know, you go and buy from Zales or somewhere like that, you've got to send it off, and it's 4 weeks or whatever. But if you have any issues with your pieces, then he's here and you can talk to him face to face. You know, we've got great employees, great customers that have become pretty much family, and we are, like you had mentioned, on some of second generation of people coming in, and it just, I think it says a lot being in business in a small town for almost 26 years.
Yep. You served your mom and dad, and now the kids are grown up, and you're serving them now. Take care of their jewelry needs as well. So, I mean, they're running the full slate. Watches, rings, Pandora. Oh, gosh. What else? You've got the Glock. You've got the Bearing watches. You got the G-Shocks. What else you got? What other watches?
So we have watches. So you said Citizens. Bearing, G-Shock. That's, I've got a new, some new bearings coming in soon.
So, full line of watches, full line of everything you need right here. The full-time jewelry store with the jewelry repair, the jeweler's bench. Hours are open.
So we're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and on Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
Social media, how do we find you?
So we're on Facebook and Instagram.
And the phone number is?
423-542-5600.
Great sponsor. Been at it a long time. We love promoting the jeweler's bench right here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, ready to go. We're joined by the, as Doug calls you, the head ball coach, the HBC, in his 19th season at Elizabeth High School. Axel told you that.
Yes, sir.
Axel said you're in your 19th season, so there you go. How you doing? Doing good?
Doing great.
Motors running, boys.
Oh, yeah.
Saturday, T.A. Duggar, Anderson County. Great crowd, and I thought our Cyclones represented us very well.
11 a.m. scrimmage, 10 years in a row. We've scrimmaged Anderson County Middle School. We go down there. They come up here. We feed them. They feed us. It's a great scrimmage because both teams throw the ball, mix it up. We got some good players, and 3-hour scrimmage. It was a lot. Everybody got in, and it was really good.
Well, all the beating and banging, the kids want to hit somebody else that's good at both schools. So let's do 3 hours and get our yayas out, and it went great. Great crowd. And again, I thought we represented ourselves very well. We got a lot of talent on the team.
They do. And then other big positive of that scrimmage is Anderson County Middle School's got a number of bodies, so a lot of good JV, good varsity work, and then just a great scrimmage before the first game to really get a great tune-up. So, we had a good solid scrimmage against Sullivan Central on a Monday, a Saturday scrimmage. I think you learn a lot about yourself when you scrimmage good people.
So the big boys put on the pads Thursday night, 6:30 at the stadium. Got to be there. Jeff County's coming. They're big. They always are. I go all the way back to the days of the Collins boys. And it's tradition-rich program in Jeff County. Now Spencer Riley, and so it's been a good team coming.
It is. It's a team that's made the quarterfinals last couple of years. Spencer Riley, a really good offensive line coach, and big physical. They've been really big on the lines the last couple of years. They had a UT signee last year. One of the top 5 biggest schools in the state, over 2,000 enrollment there. But it'll be a great test for us. We went with them against the 707 in Greenville. They're long, athletic, trying to simulate exactly what we're going to get in 18 days, as Axel mentioned in the countdown. And it's going to be a good scrimmage for us. It's a different opponent, somebody we may look to try to play in the future. Somebody that it's a little bit different scrimmage for us that we've not seen in the past, and it'd be a good challenge for us up front in the skill positions all the way around.
There's your countdown, 18 days, 3 hours, 27 minutes, and 25 seconds. We've had it up there for several weeks now, so we're jacked up for this and excited. Tickets are going very well, I was told, in the ticket office for the athletic office for the upcoming season. So you got Jeff County, TC Robertson out of Asheville, and then Union, Virginia. 3 scrimmages all at home, right?
All at home, and then we picked up a JV scrimmage against Dobbins Bend on Friday. The next day it's August the 8th. It'll be at DB. Just another opportunity for our young guys to get a scrimmage. We weren't able to pick up that 4th scrimmage for varsity, but it's obviously a great year for us to get a lot of young guys an opportunity there. And then, but it's going to be really great scrimmages. An athletic team, TC Robeson on a Tuesday, and then a big physical team on Union, Virginia on a Friday. So, kind of gives us 3 scrimmages there, less than 8 days. Gives us a chance to evaluate, put guys in position to see what they're going to be ready to do in 18 days.
there's a buzz in town. It's that time, as the late John Ward said, it's football time in Tennessee, so there's a buzz. Everybody plays will be packed at scrimmage on Thursday night. Weather's going to be great for that. So your scrimmages, what are the objectives for the scrimmages?
Well, one, you want to get after it. For the guys that kind of pin their ears back and cut it loose. You're not really worried about mistakes. We know those are going to be made, but obviously on the offense side of the ball, you want to be able to run the football, get completions. You want to, a win at the line of scrimmage to say, be physical. Defense, you want TFLs, tackles for loss. You want to create turnovers, rally to the football. We call them TNTs, take no talent type plays. Effort and the energy, the chasing. Game tackling, the things that, Cyclone football is known for. And then you want to see a few surprises, Guys want to step up and make some plays. When their opportunity's called, their number's called, they want to step up and do those things. And then you want to see, the guys that obviously are statistical leaders. You want to see our guys catch the football, make plays, execute the offensive plays the way they're supposed to. And then you want to make sure that we continue to build our depth and see what young guys are going to step up for us.
So these are important things.
Yeah, there's no doubt. It's a great evaluation period. And then also, you can only do so much contact during the course of the week and, get a chance to go get somebody. But it's going to be the first, opportunity for us to create a Friday night experience against a good team. Obviously, first time we'll probably want to face some adversity. When they move the ball, we got to respond. We need to play on offense. We got to respond. If something happens in the course of the scrimmage, it's all about responding and getting to the next play.
Well, the exciting folks want to be there. 6:30, we're going to be there streaming some of it, so it'll be exciting. I was telling Coach off air that we streamed. I was maybe streamed 7 or 8 minutes the other night or the other day. The scrimmage had over 4,000 views, so people are ready for Cyclone football, and we're ready for it too. So, you guys, I thought this was really neat. You took the team to Wetlands for a team bonding on Friday, let them get wet and have big time. That went big, didn't it?
It did. Let me take you back about what we've done this summer, Tom. We've taken our offensive linemen to 3 football camps, offensive and defensive linemen 3 football camps this year in June. We went to UT camp, Virginia Tech camp, ETSU camp. We went to 7-on-7 Virginia Tech as well. Played 8 games up there. We've done 7-on-7 against Science Hill, DB, Greenville, Jeff County, Daniel Boone. We've had young 7-on-7s. We've had a day working with Marines, team building, team bonding, team toughness. We've done a Night of Champions. It was basically a kind of a lift-a-thon for guys to get to display their physical traits, the things that we do inside the weight room to kind of get our guys ready for a season. And then we had a youth football camp, a Meet the Cyclones, and then we finished it up with a team bonding trip Friday to Wetlands. The guys have been on me, about pool party, things of that, but it was just a perfect time to close the chapter of our morning practices. Guys have worked so hard. They've been there on the field before 7 a.m., in the weight room before 7 a.m. It's been team workouts. And so it was a great opportunity for us to take the whole team to Wetlands from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock and let them enjoy. We had some great videos of them going down water slides, and I think they refilled the pool a couple times down there. But it was awesome. And then last night we followed it up with it was a dinner and date at the 50-yard line under the lights. It was like a kickoff celebration and just an appreciation of how hard the guys have worked, how inspired we've been as a coaching staff. A special thank you from me to them. I don't know if we ever stop and pause for a minute to say thanks of just showing up every day, working hard. Yesterday may not be your best day, and you come back tomorrow ready to go again. And so this may be one of our youngest football teams we've ever had, that I've had in a long time. We're going to be relying on a lot of sophomores and a few freshmen, and juniors going to get the first Friday night opportunity. So we do have some great senior experience, but maybe our most youngest football team we've had in a very long time. But the guys have worked really hard. They got a lot of experience last year, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do this week.
all the things you've been able to do this year is because of the fundraising, the Cyclone Touchdown Club, and so there's a fundraiser. We did the Molster in the spring. There's still a fundraiser going on, right?
Yeah, we got a texting fundraiser, just donations, any way to contribute to help the football team out. A case of water doesn't go very far. Just hydration, nutrition, things we need to help our guys out. A lot of it is just making sure they got the proper nutrition, they're hydrated, they've got the things they need to make sure that they're at the best that they can be. And then on top of that, we just got a lot of needs. It's not a cheap, to supply a football team. When you buy spirit packs and T-shirts and decals and things like that, you're talking about 60, 70 plus helmets, and it kind of gets spread out real thin. But we want to make sure our guys have what they need to perform at the best they can be, and so make sure that on game days they got proper nutrition. During the week they're hydrated. Today is obviously a perfect example of that. We practiced every morning at 7 a.m. Today is our first afternoon practice at 3 o'clock. So obviously the temperature changes and things like that. So just want to make sure that we have everything we need. All 100% proceeds go back into the program. They want to have for our guys, and anything that we need throughout the season, your money is there to help us.
This community is amazing.
It is. It's every sports season, every sport there is, this community steps up in a lot of great ways.
Last but not least, the Ryder Center for Athletic Performance building.
It's going great. It's they've laid some concrete down around the outside. They've cleaned up a lot of the dirt and the stacks of piles they had back there. They've kind of cleaned it up. Looks like they're going to be doing a lot of paving and creating a parking lot right there. The next thing we've got is just continue to clean up and get ready for the inside part, and hopefully that'll get done and installed with the equipment sooner than later. And we appreciate everybody that's contributed there, and then we've got the state-of-the-art equipment that's being ordered and custom made. It's going to be an awesome place for the guys to, during the school day, after school, sports programs, PE classes, ROTC, you name it. It's going to be used 100% of the day.
Every preseason we talk, he's excited, but it looks to me this year you're even more excited than normal.
I think there's I don't know, Tom. I think as you put your summer calendar together, or you start spring practice, everybody knows that all season is a big part of your program. The guys that are here, the holding the program together while we got some multi-sport athletes. But, when basketball's over, you get the Walden boys back. When baseball's over, you reel those other guys back. And then, when you get into the summer, it becomes, piecing the puzzle pieces together, and we got guys playing different positions. We got guys that are going multi-positions, and then on top of that, you're trying to, continue to build on your strengths, override your weaknesses, and then it's kind of like a rebirth. It's re-energized of guys that just the loyalty and got you back and working really hard. Just been so inspired by the group. My coaches have worked harder than ever. We want to have a great year. We got a new schedule this year. I think it's going to be awesome for us. We play 3 non-region games first. We go straight through our region games. We're not going to get a break. Our open date is tied into our fall break this year, which is really cool. We're playing Bristol for the first time in a decade, West Ridge for the first time since the old Soul South, Soul North days. And so it's just going to be awesome to have those opportunities on our schedule this year. So we're really excited about those.
Thursday night, scrimmage, 6:30, free to the public. Jeff County's coming. Got to fill the place up.
Yeah, we do. We need come out and check out your 2005 football team. They've worked really hard. Get a sneak peek of the things we got to do and how hard these guys have worked. And so we got a chain game there. Guys gonna be ready to go. Wednesday night is the middle school's first home football game against Abington. So you got Wednesday night, you got Thursday night, back to back. Come check us out. There's no better place to be than Citizens Bank Stadium, and let's get it rocking this week.
Give me goosebumps.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Tom.
Go Cyclones. Good man right there. Appreciate it very much. Head Coach Sean Wood, the Cyclones will take a break. We'll be right back after this from one of our sponsors, Pleasant Beach Baptist Church, on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue. And that is always the buzz. And if we're not careful, we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days there's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times, but the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
We're talking to our great sponsor of Cyclone Sports and Tom Taylor Sports Show, Dr. Smith, and the folks at Physical Therapy Services. For those out there who have no clue, tell us what it's all about.
Physical Therapy Services is a local mom and pop run physical therapy and occupational therapy clinic. We have clinic locations. We have 3 locations, 2 in Elizabethton, 1 in Roan Mountain. Our main office, where I'm located at 1975 West Elk Avenue, we focus on adults and athletic injuries. We have a pediatric clinic at 1500 West Elk Avenue that does both physical therapy and occupational therapy for the little kiddos out there. And then we have a clinic in Roan Mountain as well to take care of our wonderful Carter Countyans in the Roan Mountain community, and all focused on orthopedics and sports-related injuries, along with just general concerns with patients and people that want to be able to get out and move better. The human body is made to move, and that's what we try to do, is keep people moving.
Keep people moving. Hours are open.
7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Social media, how do we find out more about you?
Physical Therapy Services on Facebook. Look us up. You can also find us online at ptstn.net. And or you can just call the office, 423-543-0073, and we will put you in touch with the right people to get you the correct care that you need, whether it's through us or through one of our other affiliates that we work with.
There you go. One of our great sponsors, love promoting them. Again, the great folks at Physical Therapy Services, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. And back with the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. We're live here at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton on this Monday, August the 4th. Happy birthday to Jeff Gordon. Having a birthday, he's 54. Roger the Rocket Clemens having a birthday. He is, what did I say, 63 today? Is that right? Double check here, make sure I got it right. John Riggins, old Rigo, that ran the ball for the Redskins back in the day. He's 76 today. Billy Bob Thornton is having a birthday, 70. Retired Major League Baseball pitcher Roger Clemens is 63 today. And Jeff Gordon having a birthday. Jeff Gordon having a birthday. He's 54 candles in his birthday cake. Former NASCAR driver, now with Rick Hendrick Motorsports. All right, your former Tennessee football coach Derek Dooley announcing he will run in politics for the U.S. Senate in Georgia. 57-year-old Dooley is backed by Governor Brian Kemp. Been kicking around talking about it since June. He's going to do it now. He's going to make a run. He's going up against Democratic incumbent John Ossoff. I think I'm saying it right. So Derek Dooley, the former Tennessee football coach, who 3 years at Tennessee was 15-21 before he got fired back in 2012. He's been an assistant coach of the Cowboys, the University of Missouri, the Giants, and the University of Alabama. He's bounced around, but Derek Dooley's going to run for political office in Georgia. So there you go. Pro Football Hall of Fame over the weekend put 4 in. Jared Allen, Eric Allen, a Raider, of course, Sterling Sharp, and Antonio Gates. Smallest class since 2005, but 4 of the best players in the 90s and 2000s. Gates, one of the great receiving tight ends in NFL history, having 955 catches for over 11,000 yards and 116 touchdowns. So There'll be a guy in sooner than later. 82, Jason Witten should be there soon. I'm not sure when he's eligible, but he should be there. Will be there. Sterling Sharp, one of the premier players of his era, had a neck injury at the age of 29, had 595 career catches, 8,312 receiving yards, and 65 receiving touchdowns in 7 seasons. For the Packers, Eric Allen for the Raiders. My boys finished with 54 interceptions, earning 6 Pro Bowl selections and a first-team All-Pro selection. So Eric Allen, who at one point was a Raider, finished with the Eagles. Jared Allen, finishing up too. 136 sacks, the 12th most in NFL history. 8 seasons with 10-plus sacks, tied with the 6th most in NFL history. So those 4 guys went in. Jared Allen, Eric Allen, Sterling Sharp, and Antonio Gates went into the Pro Football Hall of Fame over the weekend in Canton, Ohio. In golf, Cameron Young finally got his first PGA Tour victory after 7 runner-up finishes. He made it look easy. He had 5 straight birdies to build a 9-shot lead and coasted home to 2 under to win the Wyndham Championship in Greensboro by 6 shots. So he became the 1,000th player to win a recognized PGA Tour going all the way back to 1860. It's pretty interesting. So anyway, Cameron Young wins the PGA event over the weekend in Greensboro, North Carolina. We'll take a quick break. Come right back. We'll break down. We'll look at the Dobbins Minute, Science Hill. We'll do 2 or 3 of these every day. We'll look at the Dobbins Minute, the Science Hill, and the Hampton football schedules. Who they playing this year. We'll look at that next on the Tom Taylor Sports Center. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Tammy Troutman. A lot of antique stores out there. Why come to the Eagle Center?
Oh my goodness, there are so many reasons to come and visit the Eagle Center. We have wonderful vendors, nearly 50 vendors who have the best merchandise. They hunt, they pick, they're always changing it out, keeping it clean and fresh and new and interesting, and we have wonderful vendors.
Yes, you do. And we're going into the spring, and we're in spring and summer. Great time coming down to downtown Elizabeth and shop here because the inventory changes all the time.
Yes, it does, and we have air conditioning, so you can come in, cool off, look at things, browse. We have 2 levels of just about everything you could think of.
Gift certificates?
We have gift certificates available. We have layaway available.
Yep, you can do those. Get a gift certificate. They can come back and get what they want when they want, or do a layaway for down the road, even into the holidays. You can do that. It's all right here. The hours are open.
We're open 10 to 5 every single day except for Sunday.
Mm-hmm. And where do we find you on social media?
We're on Eagle Center Co-op on Facebook, and then Eagle Center Antiques on Instagram.
And the phone number we have to call to find out,
the
talk
phone
to
number
you?
is 542-6674.
There you go. One of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and on Cyclone Sports, the Eagle Center in downtown Elizabethton.
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
And back to the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. Take a look at the Hampton Bulldog football schedule for 2025. We'll take a look at Hampton and Science Hill DB in no particular order. Hello, Judy Stanfield. How you doing? Hello, Carl Wilson. The boys working today. Thank you all for watching and listening to the show. All right, football. Hampton, they'll open things up in 18 days, much like Elizabethton, hosting Avery County, North Carolina. Of course, they're playing games in Happy Valley this year because of Helene. We all know that. So, again, kudos to Happy Valley for allowing them to use their facilities. Avery County, then they'll have Johnson County on the 29th. In September, Hampton will go to Sunbright. They'll play Happy Valley at Happy Valley, so they don't have to go anywhere with that one. Hello, Andy. How you doing, lady? Up in the hills of almost heaven, West Virginia. On Thursday, the 18th of September, they'll host Jellicoe. Then they'll wrap up September. Hampton will against North Green. In October, 3 of the 4 games on the road. They'll go to Unaka. Hello, we'll go to Hancock County. Host Hancock County. They'll go to Cosby, they'll go to Cloudland. So that's your schedule for Hampton. So your road games, let's run this down for you. Your road games will be Avery County, or road games at Sunbright, Happy Valley, Unaka, Cosby, and Cloudland. Then the home games, Avery County, Johnson County, Jellicoe, North Green, and Hancock County for Hampton. All starts August 22nd, home against Avery County. All right, Dobbin's going to schedule. We're getting ready to talk about the Elizabethan Parks and Rec. She's in the house, grinning, always got that $1 million smile. We'll have her on here in a second. Dobbin's going to schedule. They open up on the 22nd as well. See, it's not just Elizabethan, although we're kind of partial to what we're doing here in Cyclone Country, but everybody, there's other teams opening too. Hampton, as we said. Dobbins will be on the road at Knox Central on the 22nd. The other August game will come back and host Asheville. In September, DB will host Gate City, go to Oak Ridge. They only have 5 teams in the regions. They only play 4 regional games, which I find crazy, but it's based on enrollment. It is what it is. So they'll go to Oak Ridge. Then the regional opener will be Morristown East at home. They'll go to West Ridge. They got Jeff County at home. Then they play Claiborne at home. They'll go to Bearden, and they'll wrap things up in Johnson City at Science Hill. So the DB home schedule, Asheville, Gate City, Morristown West, Jeff County, and Claiborne. The road games for the Tribe, at Knox Central, at Oak Ridge, at West Ridge, at Bearden, at Science Hill. That's a pretty tough schedule. It's a real tough schedule for the Tribe. Last one, we'll go to the break and see what's going on with the Parks and Rec. We've got Cover Bridge Days right around the corner. We're going to be talking about that, too. Yeah, I knew that. She's grinning. She knows. I like working this lady. She's good. Science Hill, their schedule. Of course, the Cyclones, you see up here, 18 days, 3 hours and 4 minutes will be at Kermit Tippin Stadium for the Hilltoppers. Then they go on the road for 3 straight weeks at Morristown West, at Tennessee High, and at Bearden. Come back home for Cobb County, and then they go on 3 more on the road. Science Hill's on the road a lot this year. They go to Jeff County, to Morristown East, and at Maryville. They'll come back home for West Ridge and Dobson to wrap up the season. Wow. So they have two spans of 3 straight road games. At Morristown West, at Tennessee High, and at Bearden early in the season. Then later in the season, they'll go to Jeff County, to Morristown East, and to Maryville in a row. So their home games are Elizabethton, Cobb County, West Ridge, and Dobbins, but only got 4. You got 4 home and 6 on the road this year, much like Elizabethton. The road games, Science Hill, Morristown West, Tennessee High, Bearden, Jeff County, and Maryville, and Morristown East. So they got 6 on the road and 4 at home this year for the Hilltoppers. So there you go. That's a look at some high school football for you. We'll take a break. She's here. She's ready. We'll talk what's going on with Elizabeth and the Parks and Rec right after this from our great sponsor, Weight Loss Success, on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Our success is your success.
Loyal, buy local. He's up against the big boy chains. We know that. Why Big John's Closehouse? What do you feel like separates you from the chains?
Well, I think there's a number of factors I think that go into that. Number one, we're local folks. We shop with you all in other places. We go to church with you. We're involved in civic organizations with you. What money you spend here stays here. You know, it goes to support the payroll and, of course, local taxes. as far as that goes. It also supports a lot of nonprofits as well as sports teams, little leagues, softball, all kind of different things we try to support. We support all the high schools, both city and county, either through, fence signs or gymnasium signs or whatever with yearbooks and the whole bit. So, what you're spending local is staying local. And also we believe, customer service. I came up through the Patey Lumber Company ranks from many years ago. 1977 is when I started. And if you didn't get up and wait on people, or you didn't speak to people, or you didn't try to help people, you wouldn't go to stick around very long. So you learned, that it was important, not only to try to just ask people, but to listen, find out what they're trying to do, find out ways that you can help them as far as that goes. And so all that's very important to us.
There you go, folks. Be loyal, buy local, support them. Big John's Closeouts here in downtown Elizabeth with hammer high prices. Great sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports, Big John's Closeouts. Back in the Tom Taylor Sports Show, look who's stopping by from the Elizabeth Parks. I didn't do that right. Question mark. Why did I do that? Let me fix that real quick. We got to fix that. I think I can fix it on the air. I'm going to fix it on the air and get rid of the question mark. Put Parks and Rec. See if it did it right on the air. I did. I didn't think I could do that. Just learned something new thanks to you.
There you go.
Everything good in your world?
Yep.
Busy?
Going good.
Hopping busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
As always.
As always.
Yes.
Makes the day go fast, the work go fast. So we got events coming up starting. We got 1, 2, 3 events in August. Rocking on the Dough. Tell me about this. What's going on there?
So we are going to shut down the road and set up a stage in front of the monument. And we have Chicago Rewired coming out to put on a show. I know we talked about that last time, but we have a bunch of food trucks lined up, and it's just going to be a great show.
You're a young lassie, but you remember, I remember Chicago when they came out of the Chicago Transit Authority. It is what it is, but do you remember Chicago?
I know some of their songs. I've been kind of brushing up in preparation.
Good night.
I like them. I'm excited about
they are
it.
good. No, they are good. 25, 6 to 4, Color My World, Saturday in the Park. They don't really know what time it is. Make Me Smile, You're the Inspiration. This is all on top of my head, but it's going to be, they got a great catalog of music. This is a tribute band called Rockin' on the Dough is what it's called. The group is called Chicago Rewired. 6 o'clock on the stage on the 16th. That would be
it's a Saturday.
It's a week from Saturday.
Yes.
And it's free.
Yep, free show, and it's going to be food trucks with food for purchase, but other than that, it's all free. So.
Cover Bridge Jams coming up on the 23rd and the 30th. Tell me who's coming.
So we have 2 more bands. On the 23rd, we have Power Shift, and they're playing from 7 to 9 at Cover Bridge Park, right on the stage there. And then on the 30th, we have the Dime Store Cowboys, also 7 to 9 at the park.
Power Shift is what kind of genre?
I believe they're like rock.
Rock?
Yeah, modern.
Power Shift?
Yeah.
Sounds good. And then you have, hello, Casey Wainscott. How you doing? Thank you for watching. Then you have the Dime Store Cowboys. I've seen them, in fact, I've introduced them before on a concert several years ago, and they're really, really good. They're a tight group. So those are free.
Yeah.
Those are down on the stage at 7 o'clock. Those on Saturday evenings. Does that wrap it up for the year?
Yes, that wraps it up for the year, and we'll also have some food trucks. I don't remember which ones exactly, but various ones at each of those. So.
Sure. So, Cover Bridge Days coming up. We finally announced the music, and it was well worth the wait, so tell us who's coming.
Yes, so on the 19th, on the Friday, we have the Seldom Scene. And then on Saturday, the 20th, we have Daly and Vincent. And then on Sunday, the 21st, we have the Martins. And then those are just our headliners. We have other music coming in between all those, of course, and we'll be releasing those shortly.
A huge fan of the Martins. They harmonize. Their families, 2 sisters and a brother. They're on a lot of the Gaither videos. Joyce, Judy, and Jonathan. That's the name of it. It's a really cool story. I'm a big fan of this group. I'll be there for this one because I try to be there for all of them, but they lived back out in the woods in Arkansas. They told the story one time. They had no running water, no power. And so for entertainment, because they didn't have any money, they were poor church mice, they said, so they would sit on the porch and just sing a cappella. Their mom had an acoustic guitar, and they would just play songs and sing, and that's how they kind of got together and grew up, made a group out of them, and they were really, really good. The Martins, that's your, probably call them Southern Gospel. Daly Benson is a bluegrass gospel, or his bluegrass group, which is very good. Are you a bluegrasser? You like bluegrass?
I do like bluegrass.
Oh, do you really? Seldom Seen's good too. They're really good.
Yeah.
Great lineup. These concerts are free, are they not?
They are free, yes. And there will also be arts and crafts vendors, and we have our Kids Island area with there'll be inflatables for free, and we have magic shows, foam parties, character meet and greets, all the fun that we normally have. And it'll just be a great weekend of fun here in Elizabethton.
Absolutely. September the 19th, 21st, circle the calendar. It's going to be great. They moved it to the fall. It's been big, huge success. It used to be in the spring or the summer. They moved to the fall a couple of years ago. It's been well received, and the weather's been great, and it's going to be another great weekend of Covered Bridge Days.
We're actually expanding the food truck court this year. In the past years, we've only had one area for food trucks, and so now we're going to have 2 and maybe even 3. So
awesome.
It'll be a good time.
It is a good time. Tell me about the website, or how do we find you on social media, Parks and Rec?
So on Facebook, it is City of Elizabethton Parks and Recreation, and we share all of our events there. There's also a separate Facebook page just for Covered Bridge Days where we reshare it on our Parks and Rec page, but if you want just Covered Bridge Days news, you can go on the Covered Bridge Days Facebook page for info there. And then on our website, it's the City of Elizabethton website, and then just navigate to the Parks and Rec section, and then under upcoming events, and we have information there. And also, there's a Covered Bridge Days website as well.
That's awesome.
So, lots of ways to find the information.
See you in a couple of weeks. Somebody do it in a couple of weeks, would you please?
I will.
Awesome job. Can I keep that? You need it.
You can keep it.
There you go.
I have the information up here.
I can take a picture of it. I want to keep that so I can promote it. Chicago Rewired, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, free downtown on the stage. Awesome. Great group. Man, they could crank it up. This is the tribute band, but I've read them and seen them, read about them. They're really, really good. So, and it's a free concert. Why not? In Elizabethton on a Saturday evening downtown. Quick break. Right back after this. More. Here's the Sullivan East football highlights from last year on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
If you missed Monday's 43-6 win over Sullivan East, you missed the Cyclone football highlights. Brought to you by Brummett Sports, downtown Elizabethton.
First and goal from the 3. Cyclones knocking on the door in the opening drive here. We played less than 2 minutes of football. Schlegel on the keeper. He'll go in untouched. Touchdown, Cyclones. Touchdown, Rhett Schlegel from 3 yards out.
That's a great series right there. You take less than 2 minutes off the clock. They're running a play about every 15 or 16 seconds, even including getting set. That's what they needed was a fast
8-0 Cyclones in the red zone. Hand off to Wallen again. Another dose down inside Wallen. He'll pound it inside to get it, and he did. Touchdown Cyclones. Touchdown Justice Wallen for Elizabethton.
Nice job avoiding that first would-be tackler. Made a nice cut and then hit the seam really hard. Good job up front. Good job by the offensive line and by Wallen.
Clock 6:07 to go, first quarter, 15-0. Cyclones third and goal from the 6. Schlegel, single setback, rolls his way, Rhett, looking, comes pressure, avoids the tackle, looking, he's going to run it, and he's going to go in, and he'll barrel him down. Holy smokes! Touchdown, Cyclones, touchdown, Rhett Schlegel.
Mercy.
Take a little dose of that, would you? Holy smokes, Schlegel absolutely obliterated number 4, Gabe Johnson. He's okay. That's just football, but Rhett Schlegel laid that right shoulder into him, Coach. Touchdown, Schlegel. Touchdown, Cyclones.
For a second, I thought he was trying to time his steps to try to leapfrog him, but he fooled me. And again, that's just a determined run. Just don't expect that sometimes out of the quarterback. That's a great job. Great job avoiding the tackler, too.
First and goal from the 3. Knock on the door at the 38-second mark in the period. Hands off to the Train. Jay's in there. Touchdown, Cyclones. Touchdown, the J-Train. Number 6 of the season for the J-Train from 3 yards out.
Hard to stop that close in, running that hard. Good job. He really didn't want to touch till he got to the goal line. Great job by the guys.
Hands off CJ. Down inside. Touchdown. Cyclones with authority. Touchdown, CJ Mathis. His 3rd touchdown of the season, and Mathis from 4 yards out of the 7:54 mark to go in the first half makes it a 35-0 Cyclone. There's a Train. J-Train to the 15. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He may go in. Touchdown. Cyclones. Touchdown, the J-Train from 18 yards out, his second touchdown of the night. And he did it with authority. Holy smokes. The locomotive. And the Cyclones' 18-yard run by the J Train puts it out now to a 42-0 third quarter. Cyclones running clock at 3:33. They'll stop it on the touchdown.
Tune in this Friday night for another exciting night of Elizabethton Cyclone football here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Fighting Cyclones!
And back to the Tom Taylor Sports Show. So, yeah, if you get a chance, check out this concert. It's going to be really good. It's next Saturday. It's a free show downtown. And why would you not? It's Chicago. 25-64. Color My World. Make Me Smile. Does anybody really know what time it is? Saturday in the Park. Just You and Me. Feeling Stronger Every Day. I mean, they got some really good songs. And so they've got a great catalog. So this, again, is a tribute band. But every tribute band I've seen that's come through here has not been a disappointment at all. We've had Heart Tribute Band and Fleetwood Mac. I've seen one of those. And they got one now called the Hollywood Knights. It's a tribute band to Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. They're not coming, but so there's a lot of groups out there having tribute bands. I guess probably for me the one that really blew my socks off was at Fun Fest. This must have been 15, 20 years ago now. Maybe not that long. Back before COVID. But 1964 as the Beatles came to town. I'm a big, huge Beatles guy, at least the early Beatles. I was a little skeptical. I thought, a tribute band? They ain't gonna sound like. Well, at that point, I was part of the Fun Fest entourage, if you will. And so I saw these guys. They went out to the airport and got them. And, of course, they were talking like you and I when I met them. Then they went in and got in a costume. When they came by and got in a costume, they didn't deviate. They looked and sounded like John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr. So I thought, well, it's going to be, they certainly looked the part. Let's see if they can do the part. And they did the part. They were awesome. I mean, in fact, there was times I closed my eyes and thought, I'm listening to the Beatles records. So most of the time, these guys hone their skills, and ladies, and do tribute bands that really are pretty good. And this group is Chicago Rewired is going to be very good. And again, it's a free concert, so do you get anything for promoting it? Absolutely not. I'm just telling you, as a music fan, Axel Steins shines. Axel heading out. Appreciate him coming by. He'll be with us tomorrow at Cannon's Furniture. They're having a big Labor Day, so Cannon's. All right, sir, take care. You're right, 23:34 tomorrow. So anyway, Chicago Rewired will be there next Saturday. Free concert downtown here on the Cover Bridge. They're going to block off the street there in front of the Cover Bridge and put the stage there. It's going to be really, really good. And it's a free show. Can't beat that show. Hello, Coach Shipley. How you doing, sir? Tanisha Brown-Minnick. That's a new name, I think. Hello, ma'am. How are you? And Jan Stevens. Thank you. We, again, are live here at Chick-fil-A in Elizabeth. And if you're looking for trays, 297-1266 is the number to call. They do trays all the time. They got nugget trays, chicken strip trays, fruit trays, salad trays, mac and cheese trays, cookie trays, brownie trays, the Cool Wrap trays, and sub trays are all available here at Chick-fil-A. And so, can't go wrong with that. They do a wonderful job. We appreciate them bunches. Tommy and Mary. They're going to be selling Chick-fil-A sandwiches in the press box at the football games this year at Elizabethton. They feed the media every time we're up there doing the ball game. They were gracious enough to feed us, and they don't have to do that. And so we appreciate them, and it does not go unappreciated. I can tell you that. Folks appreciate Chick-fil-A in the press box for the ball game, the working media. So, and they don't have to do this, and we know that. And so thank you, Tommy Tipton, for doing it, Molly and Mary, because it's a courtesy. It's not something that's required. Again, birthdays today. John Riggins, a great running back for the Redskins. Man, he was a bruiser. John Riggins, 76 today. actor Billy Bob Thornton having a birthday, 70. Former Roger the Rocker Clemens, former pitcher, Major League Baseball All-Star, is 63 today. Jeff Gordon, former NASCAR driver, 54 today. The Duchess of Sussex, the former Meghan Markle, is 44 today. I'm not sure I know who she. Oh yeah, that's right. She married one of the boys. Yeah. So Prince Harry or Prince William, I guess it's Prince Harry she's hitched up with. But anyway, she's having a birthday today. So there you go. Tom Taylor Sports Show again. We are on the countdown. 18 days, 2 hours, and 46 minutes. So you look at college football, they all crank up on the 30th, so it puts you, another 8 days out? So you're 26 days, a little over 3 weeks away from Tennessee football in Syracuse in Atlanta. Huge game. More I read, more I study on this team. I think it sets it, for me, it sets the table for the season as any home opener would. In this case, not a home opener. It's a neutral site against Syracuse, but being an opening game, lots of question marks about this offense. Quarterback Merkliner or Aquilar or McIntyre. The running back situation with Lewis and what's the other guy's name, Bishop. So there's a lot of questions. The defense, of course, you got the Carter situation going on as far as his on the team, but not actively on the team right now. So there's some off-field drama. And that's not all that unusual for a college football team. But anywhere, there's always a lot of moving parts in the football program. So but you take all that and throw it in the bag and shake it up. I think it's a big test for Tennessee out of the chute. They got Syracuse, you come back home to ETSU, which on paper should be a W. And then you got the game, really. I think it's the signature game of the season for Josh Heupel and for the Tennessee football team. And Georgia comes in on September the 13th. It's huge. Big game. The big boys are coming. Big boy football. So we'll see how that goes. So most college teams are in practice or on the field practicing in camp for sure at this point because you're 22 days out. Did I say it right? See, 26 days out from Tennessee football on the 30th. There's a lot of teams opening up on the 30th. Probably none bigger than Texas and Ohio State. That's a big start to the season for both those teams that are certainly in the hunt for a national championship. Ohio State, of course, the defending national champ. You've got Alabama at Florida State, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. You've got LSU at Clemson, that's huge. You've got Auburn going to Baylor, that's huge in the SEC. Hugh Freeze, the heat's on him down at Auburn to come out with a big season. So all that's coming up, so it's a big opening weekend for college football. And I'm leaving some out. The Thundering Herd will open up, I'm not sure it's the 30th, they'll open up, I need to check that. They will open up at Georgia. So Marshall, my alma mater, decimated by departure of the transfer portal when our coach was, I thought it was kind of bush league what he did, quite frankly, how he did it. Charles Huff just left the team high and dry. I get moving on, but there's a way to do it right and a way not to do it right. He didn't do it right, in my opinion. And the program suffered. The new coach came in and he's had to run out and get players, and he did in the transfer portal, but it was, we're going to open up against Georgia. Marshall will, so it'll be, could be a butt whooping by the Thundering Herd because they lost all those guys in the transfer portal when the coach left. Hello, Lori Wilson. We had a chance to hang out with your son last week. He got great kids. I'm telling you, he might get a good job. They're good boys. Eric and Nick, Steven. Saw Eric the other day. We were down doing the show. Lori's watching. They're good. They've got good boys. He's a good kid. I say kid, good young man. Eric can Nick will open the door for me. I looked up. I thought, good night. He's a skyscraper. So anyway, hello, Lori. Thank you for watching the show. So Tennessee opens up against Syracuse on the 30th in Atlanta, and this is a big deal. I mean, Tennessee, I feel like they've got to come out and will their way against Syracuse. I think first of all, got to beat them. I think you got to put the smoke to them to kind of make a statement, I guess, for the upcoming season because it doesn't get any easier. East Tennessee State, again, on paper, you should take care of business against them in Knoxville. Then Georgia comes. That's a big deal. It's a big signature game. And so Heupel, who's yet to really, to be honest, not really had the big signature win yet. And I say that, but I should say that. To beat Florida, beat Alabama, so they've had signature wins, but he's not had the big one against Georgia. And so he needs to really, I think, establish themselves on September the 13th as we are here to stay, and big boy football. And I think you'll see a very good football showing against Syracuse on the 30th. It'll be a little rusty. The first game out, it'll be rusty for Syracuse too, but I think Tennessee will represent the Volunteer State very well in that game against Syracuse and East Tennessee State and Georgia. So anyway, that's what's coming up on the 30th, which is in 26 days from today for the kickoff of the college football season 2025. It's hard to believe it's here. We'll run down Major League Baseball one more time. Big night starting up of Major League Baseball. Pennant races are tightening up. Detroit's waffling. Houston is waffling. In the American League Central, American League West, they're kind of floundering. The Yankees they're dropping like a rock right now. And so we'll take a look at that one more time right after this from Brummett Sports Shop with the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brummett Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummettSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
My name is Michael Vance, Vice President of Advanced Heat Pump Systems. Advanced Heat Pump Systems has been open and providing service for over 35 years. The services we provide are installation and service of home heating and cooling systems. Our company's goal is to provide quality service for our customers. The reason you should hire Advanced Heat Pump Systems is because we offer a dependable, quality, trained technician to service your heating and air conditioning.
And back on Tom Taylor Sports Show, show number 2,333 today. Tomorrow will be 34 Cannons Furniture. Got a big sale going on for the Labor Day weekend coming up, which is hard to believe we're talking about a Labor Day weekend. But we're talking about Labor Day weekend coming up. And so that's in 2 or 3 weeks. So Labor Day with the final hoorah of the summer vacation season coming up. NASCAR yesterday, William Byron gets his 15th win of his career. Went the last 144 laps of the 350 lap race on a stop. Second win of the season, 15th overall. Took the season points lead now. He's the NASCAR points leader. Took it away from his teammate, Chase Elliott. So, it was a good run by William Byron. Your top 10 from yesterday, Byron, Chase Briscoe, Brad Keselowski. Good run for the veteran. Ryan Blaney, Ryan Priest, top 5. Then comes Bubba Wallace, Alex Bowman, Carson Hocevar, Joey Logano, and Austin Dillon. Top 10, my guy, Kyle Busch, not a good day. Started 37th, finished 20th, still out of the points race right now. He's hanging on by a thread, and so we'll see. NFL Exhibition Football, we told you, of course you knew by now, that the Hall of Fame game was last week. It was the Chargers all over Detroit, 34-7. So we start Thursday night NFL preseason football. 3 games on tap on Thursday. The Colts will be in Baltimore against the Ravens. The Eagles hosting the Bengals. And my boys, the Raiders. Come over and talk to me. I love this guy right here. Leave those shades on, too. You got the cool look. Look at my buddy right here. Love this guy. You talking about somebody can preach. Come on in here. The water's warm. Throw his stuff down. We'll just throw stuff around because he's here. My buddy in the house. Come over here a little lunch. Have a little lunch today, sir?
Yeah, maybe.
I guess you are now. You're going to have lunch with me.
Right.
You think I'm kidding? We're going to have lunch here in a minute. We're going to feed the boy. Look at him. He's shriveled up to nothing. He's puny. He needs some milk.
Yes. I'm wasting away to nothing. You can
Wasting away to nothing. You got it. It's our buddy Marcus Seacrest, our associate pastor. Looking good. Put them shades. Where'd you get them shades? Them Oakleys? Man, this thing look good.
Shady Rays.
Shady Rays. Yeah. See what, man, I like to have these.
Cheaper than Oakleys.
Man, I like those. Those are sharp looking. Good job. Shady Rays. You had to order those? Get them local? You had to order?
Yeah, order.
Got them online. So he goes to West Virginia last week. He had no clue. I didn't know he was going to be here, but this is impromptu. That's okay, because he's smooth.
Right.
So he goes up there last week and preaches. How many young did you lead to the Lord?
45 got saved last week.
45.
45 got saved last week.
How about that for the bell? 45 youngins made a commitment to the Lord.
45 teenagers. It was.
Yeah. Our teenagers need the Lord. I mean, everybody does, but this generation's.
Oh, they need it bad.
They're searching, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, what part of West Virginia did you go to?
Fayetteville.
Fayetteville, West Virginia.
New River Gorge Bridge.
Now,
that's my stomping ground. That's my home.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. Grew up right in that area.
They give you the willies when I cross that bridge?
No, I don't think about it.
No. Man, you ever go up to the bridge there when they jump off the bridge?
No. I was always hunting when bridge ticket.
But that one day a year, I think it's in October or September, they actually block the bridge off, and people go up there and bungee cord, jump off.
Base jump.
Base jump.
They don't do the bungee anymore. Yeah, they used to. Now it's just base jump.
Makes my
There's
knees.
about 150,000 people on the bridge.
Oh, yeah. It's nuts.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. So you remember back in the Cuba when they built the bridge. You remember the...
I wasn't born yet, but my grandfather actually helped build it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
It was unbelievable. I mean, there's some fatalities. I mean, you go back and look how that bridge is built in West Virginia. It's unbelievable. New River Gorge Bridge in Anstead, right?
Yes.
Anstead, West Virginia. So you were up there preaching. Youth rally. 45 youngins come to know the Lord. That's great.
Yes.
And some adults did too, didn't they?
Well, some adults just surrendered their life to the Lord just to serve Him.
That's awesome.
Live for Him, yeah. It was great.
So when my boy preaches, he shucks the corn. Now he don't lollygag. We talk about this yesterday. He doesn't lollygag. He gets after it, tears it. I mean, we don't need. That's what's wrong now. I think we've been lollygagged. So we gotta hit it head on. We are sinners, saved by grace, but we're still sinners, ain't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I always said soft preaching makes soft Christians.
Amen. So now does he throw stuff at you and all that hellfire? No, but he gets with the program and he tells. As they say in the world, he steps on toes sometimes, but we need toes stepped on. So now he's an avid hunter. Are you getting ready for the season?
Not yet. It'll be a couple months.
Couple months.
Yeah. Early October.
Turkey?
Deer. Yeah, deer.
Gun or bow?
Both.
Oh. Both. Oh. So I've never shot a bow. So your bow will go how far? With your scope and all that.
Well, it's a crossbow. I mean, if I shoot 100 yards, I would never shoot it that far.
Right, but
it could shoot 100 yards.
Really?
Yeah.
Go football field in a bow.
Yeah, football field. Couple seconds, yeah.
You don't know what hit you. So
I don't know what hit you.
No. Now, do you tree stand bow hunting?
Tree stand, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So you go after deer. That's the only thing you hunt? You don't hunt turkey or pheasant or?
Not really.
No. It's deer.
Just deer.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Something comes by, you never know what mood I'm in. That's what mood I'm in that day.
A little slow day. It's like,
I'm in a bad mood. It's grounding it down.
I understand. We're coming out of the woods or something. You do tree stand?
Tree stand.
Yeah, it's awesome. So,
Nate, I'm gonna say, being from West Virginia, there's hopes this year for the football team. There's hopes.
You think so?
I hope so.
You hope, yeah. I just talked about it. Who did they open up with?
Do I now?
You know who they start their season with?
I do not.
Let's look it up here real quick. This is Marcus Seacrest.
So Rich Rod brings back some
tradition, some success.
Some success.
Yeah. Let's go up here and see.
But I always pull for Tennessee too, so it's not.
Yeah, we do. But of course, I'm a Marshall guy. See, West Virginia football. That's what we got here. Schedule. Oh, well, they open with Robert Morris. That's a W. They go to Ohio University. That's a W. That's 2-0. Yeah, Pittsburgh coming in. Pitt Panthers. That's a backyard battle. That might be tough there.
Yeah, that backyard brawl's always it's always a barn burner.
So Robert Morris is 1-0. Western at Ohio is 2-0. Pittsburgh coming in. How you want to roll? You gonna take it for an L? You gonna take it for a W?
I think they can pull it off. I think Richard's going to add some excitement to everything.
They go to Kansas. I don't think about Kansas, but it's at Kansas, so we'll go 3.
Utah will be a tough game.
Utah and Morgantown will be tough. The Utes can play. Then Western goes to BYU. Then they go to Central Florida. Then they come on to TCU. They go to Houston. God, what a schedule. They're on the road a lot. Colorado at home. That'd be Dion and the boys coming in. Then you got Western, you going to Arizona State and wrapping things up with Texas Tech. Wow. So
it's not too tough.
Nobody's asked me, but I think them playing in the conference is crazy. They ought to be in the ACC or, I mean, how do you build a rivalry when you travel? I mean, how many people do you know in West Virginia going to jump on a plane and fly to Arizona State? Not very many. Back when we were kids, or I was a kid, you had, we played Virginia Tech, Penn State, Pitt, Maryland, Syracuse. It was all geographically
close.
Big East. Yeah, it was Big East. It was close.
Big East was
I mean,
and that was a tough conference.
It was a tough conference, but I mean, West Virginia's going to Kansas, BYU, that's on the other side of the world, Houston, Arizona State. You know, I think the natural rivalry is just very tough to do, but everything's changed in college football. So
everything.
You played, didn't you?
Played high school.
Linebacker.
Linebacker.
How did I know that? Take your head off. So you like to hit people, didn't you? You like to make contact, didn't you?
Like to make contact.
Yeah, you did. Absolutely. So anyway, what a pleasant surprise. You've not had lunch. You're about to have lunch.
I have to come here and get something else for something this week.
But you got time to sit and eat, don't you?
I got enough.
Yeah. I'm going to feed the boy. He's a guest on the show. All guests eat free. He's a guest. So there you go. When are you preaching it, you know?
I don't know. Sometime this month, I think.
Yeah.
Preacher will be gone.
You'll be preaching at our place, or you're going out down at
I'll be preaching at our place sometime this month, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, good way to good segue on this right here. This is Marcus Seacrest. And by the way, if you're a praying sort, fire one up for his daddy. Daddy's got some medical tests coming up. So if his dad is Mark, you're a praying sort, say a prayer for his daddy. Fair enough?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because he's a good guy. He's a hillbilly. He's a good guy from the hills of West Virginia. Got some tests coming up, and we want to pray and thank the good Lord ahead of time that things will go good. It's this weekend, the test? Wednesday. There you go. All right, quick break. We'll be right back after this. We'll let you see the man in the pulpit from Pleasant Beach on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. Now, I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue. And that is always the buzz. And if we're not careful, we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days there's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times, but the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show is going to do it. We'll wrap up show number 2333. You know this. We always dedicate our show to the man hung on the cross, unashamedly. This is his show. It's all about him. We hit 9,200 followers, so it's all because of him. So let's see. Where are we going? Let's hit the. Here we go. Here's the verses of the day. No, this is not it. There it is right there. Verse of the day, Lamentations 3:25. The Lord is good to those whose hope is in him, to the one who seeks him. Seeks the key word. What do you want me to do in my life, Lord? What do you want me to do? How do you want me to serve you? Because every day you get a chance to serve. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365. Well, he gives you the breath to do it and the ability to do it. You can serve him. So how do we do it, sir? Abba, Father, how do we serve you? So the Lord is good to those whose hope is in him, to the one who seeks him. Lamentations 3:25. That's today's verse of the day on the broadcast. Back with you tomorrow. Thanks to, gosh, where do we start? Miss Blair from Northeast Community Credit Union, Leslie from Sycamore Shoals, Emma from Elizabeth and Parks and Rec, Axel Steins came by, Jesse gave us a weather forecast, Sean Witten came, the head football coach of the Cyclones, and we wrapped it up with King Louis here, Marcus Seacrest, our associate pastor at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church. Out of time, we sincerely thank you for yours. Back tomorrow. Be sure to like and share the show. We appreciate that. Tomorrow will be a Cannon's Final Home Furnishing. Got a big furniture sale going on heading into the Labor Day weekend, which is hard for me to believe that we're talking Labor Day, but it's 142 days till Christmas Eve. So it's coming. We will see you back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching the show. Show number 2333 from 2,333rd show from Chick-fil-A in Elizabeth. See you back